Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pixelmon Hardcore Nuzlocke. So when we last left off, we finished up the rival area and we had the rival battle and I lost Kerberos and that sucked. But I just came from doing another intro which ended up sounding really just like sad and like depressing, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like do this intro again and not have it be as sad. Basically, in the previous intro that I just tried, I kind of was expressing that, boy, this is taking a while to do all this, and boy, there's just not that much going on. And oh man, it's gonna be like that for the next, I don't know, like 20, 30-ish episodes? So, on this day, on the 11th episode, question mark, I will be changing that. I'm going to go ahead and renounce one of the rules, and I will be allowing myself to capture any Pokemon. The whole XP grind would take multiple days, multiple episodes, and be extremely boring. It would just be me in that tower, constantly battling with, with this one Pokemon up front, and that'd be it. It would be so extremely boring. I mean, it'd just be such a long grind. So I'm going to be allowing myself to start to catch Pokemon, the evolved form of Pokemon, or Pokemon that I've maybe already caught before. However, and I'm not going to be allowing myself to keep those Pokemon, unless, I don't have one of those Pokemon in that evolution line. But I won't. Like, let's say, Mudsdale. I don't have a Mudsdale, but I have the first evolution. I'm allowed to go ahead and throw a ball at it and catch it. But I have to release this Mudsdale so that way, can't use them for the rival battle and all that. But, like a lot of this is just gonna take too long. It's not that let me clear up, I don't, hate this series or anything. But it has been... It's not, getting in the way, either. It just needs to speed up a little, There's so much to do still. And I'm blasting through these big videos now. So... This series, I'm going to just try to... I don't know, make more efficient, is what I will describe it as. There's... As well as more entertaining, I already caught a ton of the Pokemon from the Plains biome, now I get to actually move on over to here instead of staying in the tower the entire time. So, that's the big change. If you're wondering what I'm going to be showing now, that's a good question, actually. I'm not sure. What am I going to be showing? I guess I'm going to be showing rare encounters and Pokemon and such. Just treat it like normal. Catch Pokemon, try to complete more of the decks, show off shinies, show off legendaries, and any tough battles. I could also take on this. That could be kind of a fun thing to do, is whenever I see one of these, I go to take it on. What the heck do you have? You like Arena Trap or something? And regardless, you're only an epic level boss. Do you have little feeties? He's got little feeties! I didn't even know that thing has feet. Oh, it's dead. Well, suppose that was somewhat expected. Oh, everyone is evolving. Yay! Mega Gengarite. I'll probably also make some funny teams. Because, I mean, why not? Now that I don't have to focus on evolving every single Pokemon in my party, I can just focus on catching some. I can make some silly teams of Pokemon that I just actually really enjoy. Here's me getting rid of that Mudsdale. Bam. Gone. Done. Mudsdale dead. Oh, by the way, the Nuzlocking rule is still in effect. If the Pokemon faints, it's dead. Yeah, that's not changing. And, if the Pokemon's fainted, then I do have to use XP candies to evolve it. I can't just catch a different one. Other than that, there's not too much. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go ahead and finish leveling up the current Mons in my team, or evolving all them. But yeah, after we do that, I'm going to go ahead and just... I'm gonna put on a team that I think is kind of strong, or just a team of Pokemon that I like. That's kind of I think gonna be a bit more of the fun part about running around catching whatever the heck I want, is I can actually put together teams of Pokemon that I think are kind of fun. There is my Eevee. I want to bring around an Eevee now. Small Eevee. Special attack minus. No. Well, we got ourselves an evolution. Cheesecake Digivolve into... Oh, that's the Joker one. I gotcha. It's a clown. The sociable. Hey, look at that. I've just been sort of running around the world. If I'm being honest, like, very little purpose other than, you know, kind of fun. But now there's an Entei. Oh wait, no, hold on. This way, I see it on the mini-map? Dude, this mini-map is whack sometimes. Okay, it's there. It's in a wall! No, Entei! So obviously we just use Matt, and then we quick ball it, right? Yurt. Let's see. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it can survive a Dark Pulse or two. It doesn't seem to be doing too much damage currently. I flinched to the stomp, thank you. I've been burned. Okay, that does put me on a bit of a timer. No weather anymore, which is a shame because I was hoping I could bring it down a few more. Oh, was that? Hey! Let's go, alright. I guess back to grinding. I'm already almost done with the day of grinding. This guy's still not evolved. Stardust is like it's closer, but boy, it's just taking a while, so I was just kind of running around. I've actually never come across one of these before. It looks like it's a free move relearning thing, which makes me wonder which one I should be giving. Crunch over Bite? Yeah, we're gonna get a dark type move. I don't think we need another one. It's already a pretty decent set, so. Also, maybe one of these electric, one of the bites. Ice Fang, Fire Fang. Fire Fang's good for those, for a lot of types, so I'll take that. Oh wow, we can use them multiple times? Oh man, if only we had more things here. Hey, look, Insurgents is finally evolving. You were dinky. You're tiny. What? You are, you're not as big as I thought. I mean, okay, let's face it. Every single person expects their Pokemon, their favorite Pokemon or starter Pokemon to be, like, huge. Or, like, bigger than them, because that's how your little child brain works when you first get that Pokemon. You expect them to be massive, but it's like, oh, they're not actually huge. Regardless, definitely not staying on the team. I've decided to take her on Entei. It's like, I don't know, might as well, right? It's got Calm Mind, Lava Plume. I mean, like, if we ever come across another legendary that we need to, like, battle in, like, a den or something, I'm not against bringing around kind of a powerhouse. I should bring around Zacian, but, this one actually has a decent kit along with it. I guess I should grab a ground type, shouldn't I? I'm supposed to be the ground type king, baby. I need to bring around one. I'll probably bring around Drillbur, because that's just a very good one. Could use a steel type as well. But yeah, we'll probably choose, sorry, Exactadrill, not Drillbur. You know, I could actually go ahead and steal an idea from another YouTuber for these little things. This isn't even like his idea. I'm just getting it from Astral Spiff, who he did a lot of FNAF stuff on Security Breach, but he's branched off to other games. And here's a little story time thing. That's not even him. People tell stories in long videos when there's nothing to talk about. Basically, so in one of my classes, I'm in a photography class. I take photos, so black and white photography, and for our we have like this big long full semester project that we're supposed to be constantly taking photos. And my idea was I was gonna photograph coasts, kind of landscape stuff, but then I was like, close-up shots and all that is also very fun, so it kind of changed slightly. So I was like, alright, this weekend I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna drive out to the coast, and that's like about like an hour from me. Went to the specific one, and about halfway there, it's like an hour drive. Halfway there, the roads are just like pouring with rain. It's like kind of flooded slightly. My low tire pressure light comes on, and I'm like, uh-oh. That's not good to drive around with in this rain with all that going on, because I drive like kind of a dinky car. Ooh, gold bottle cap. I will be catching this one as well. You know, if I can catch it, I don't really know if I want to. Darn it. So I'm like, oh, that's bad. I drive a hatchback, a little Honda Fit image provided, hopefully, Greg. It's like, okay, so it's this much rain. I have a low tire pressure light, and I got a whole nother, like, 24 minutes to drive, and I was like, I should turn back, but I didn't, and I just kept driving, and I get to the place, and thankfully the rain all cleared up throughout the day, throughout the shooting day, and everything ended up looking. I got some good photos. I can hopefully just show them on screen now. It was very pretty. But then I went back to my car, and I was like, alright, let's see. Maybe it's just one of the tires. I look over, and I'm like, oh, wow. And it's like, you can see how much... It's not flat. Oh, that's my timer. I'll finish up the story, though, darn you. It wasn't flat, but it was like... It was noticeable to the point where it was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have to drive back with this. So, I was like, alright, well, I don't really feel like, you know, buying new tires out here in this, like, kind of nowhere area, if we're being honest. So I was like, okay, well, let's go ahead and just drive back. I drove back, and thankfully it wasn't raining as hard and all that. Before driving there, I couldn't see. Like, I got into the middle lane of the freeway, and all of a sudden, oh, I can only see lights. I can only see the lights of the cars, because it was just so much rain that was being kicked up, so I got back over in the slow lane. I was like, I guess that's sort of the story. I got some good photos. My professor even was like, these are some of your best photos that you've taken. Just like... in general, and I'm like, yes! I also, like, I didn't bring a change of clothes or anything for it, so I got this shot. I'm sure I've shown it. I got, like, into the water, and I let, like, a wave kind of come up to me, but the wave ended up being a little bigger than I expected, and I just got soaked. And I was like, oh, no. I didn't bring a change of clothes. Now I'm just covered in water and I'm soaked to the bone. It wasn't the smartest choice, but it dried off. It didn't really dry off, if I'm being honest. It became less intense, less wet throughout the day. Or maybe I just got used to it. But that's that story. I guess we can go ahead and call this a wrap-up as well for today's day of recording. 2 hours, we didn't really get too much done. Didn't even, like, evolve too much. I did catch some Pokemon, and actually ones that I haven't even gotten before, which I was surprised about. I didn't realize how many I had left of stuff like that. Pokedex sitting at a nice... I think that's the same as it was last time, right? Or is that somehow, like, much higher? I can check. I have the power to check. Wow, like 2% more out of nowhere? What'd I do? Whatever, I got 2% more. That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, well, I'll see you on the next day of recording. Farewell until then. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to day 2 of recording. This time it is featuring me with my dog and my door open, so there'll be a slight echo. And you'll occasionally hear little snorts. She is a Frenchie, so she does those. And yeah. More of the same. I want to get a Sylveon. I want to get a Breloom. I'm thinking I want to outfit it with Spore, because that's just really smart. Spore is just a really good move, so especially for catching Pokemon. I think once I get those two, and with Flyer, I'm probably going to go ahead and just take off. Breloom now evolves. Hooray! Like, honestly, I wouldn't say underrated, but I just really never expected Breloom to be as good as it is. And I'm very happy that it is, because he's just a happy little fella. Okay, I just remembered the very smart and ingenious idea of force-feeding these things. Because that increases friendship. So if I do this, then I'll bonk. Speed and friendship is increased. And just one more time. And then... Yay! I don't think I should have used both of those. But hey, that's enough, right? That's maximum friendship. Okay, alright, here it is. It's gotta be. Yes, finally. Spam the keys in case this starts to evolve into the wrong one. I guess I won't know, because now I can't cancel it. It has a fairy type move. What? Huh? What is bullcrap? Why did you become an Espeon? What the hell happened? Why are you an Espeon? No! This is a sin. This is not correct. Why did you become an Espeon? Oh my god, hold on. What bullcrap was this? I happen to know the fairy type move while in the sunflower plains or a flower forest. Why? Why are you guys so terrible at programming things? Just like, why can't you just keep it as the thing that everyone knows already? Why do you have to keep changing things? Oh my god. I'm not doing that again. Lies. That's your new name. Oh my god, I'm out of here. I'm leaving this trash place. I'm gonna take a bunch of freaking XP candies and want to force feed them to Smog. And we're getting the hell out of here. Oh my god, I'm so bothered by that. Alright, I got a ton of these extra large candies, or large candies. We're just gonna go and feed them to you. Rain Dance, you don't need it. And evolve already so I can get my new mount. Look at this goofy little fella. Ooh. It almost makes up for the fact that I was completely lied to earlier. Yes, it fly good. It got the fast fly. We're out of here. We're buying so many quick balls and we're gonna catch so many freaking Pokemon, man. It's gonna be insane. We're looking at a nice 38%. We're gonna be looking in like mid-40s, I think, by the end of this episode. That's how hard I plan to go at this. Well, looks like this thing's fully charged now. That's cool. I can't wait to go do it and then, you know, lose again. So, you know, in other words, I'm not messing with that just yet. Okay, 5-star raid. I got the red chain? So red chain, Link between the legendary Pokemon that created... Is that Arceus? Or is that just, you know, one of them's? One of the other legendaries. Let me look that up. We have the power of the internet. Lake Trio. Okay. This feels like it's an old post to it, because it was saying that I had to first catch one of the legendaries, and also had a crafting recipe, which, I don't think it still has. Oh, I think I understand. So if I want a Palkia, I would have to go ahead and give it one of the orbs in there. Put one of the orbs in the shrine and then use the red chain, I assume. Regardless, it's two legendaries that I will not be going for yet. I don't know, I'm sort of realizing... I'm sort of realizing that if I'm not being smart and trying to catch those about some of these, you know, legendary things, all of the final episode will just be about trying to get the legendaries to spawn. And as I've already made several cuts to the rules and changes and overall grind in order to avoid it, to, you know, in order to keep the entertainment factor up, I shouldn't be acting stupid, you know? In short, so I'm gonna go ahead and just hold on to these things until I think I got a slightly more tanky team, which, you know, would entail that I'd be training up some of my other mons, and I got a bunch of candies as well that I can just feed for that, because that's also just as smart. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Clock's about to go off. Timer's about to go off, not clock. Yeah, I mean, it's fairly successful. I actually have realized upon trying to catch a few, upon like quick ball failing, that using a bunch of ultra balls, not the smartest idea. So I've switched out to great balls for when those fail. Breloom has been insanely good for cleaning up those stuff. I've been very happy about that. Okay, we're here, we're back. There was actually a bit of a mishap. I forgot one of the Pokemon on Rival's team. That has been fixed. He actually has 5 Pokemon. It was 4 before. And we're just going to go right back at it. Honestly, though, remembering this 5th Pokemon, I might need to change up my team. Turtonator. With Flamethrower, alright. I'll take a Turtonator. We'll keep Gigalith for now. As well as someone wanted to name the Aggron Nugget. There you go, Nugget. We're just gonna go ahead and take them on. I really need to start to bring over, like, held items, because, boy, not looking great. I was also gonna go ahead and probably move out here, just because this place has, like, you know, it's got PCs, it's got the rival battle, right next to a desert, right next to a forest, and a plains, and the sunflower plains, and not too far out from the mesa biome. So, I mean, it's a really good place to settle into. So we're probably going to go ahead and do that. But, not just yet. Oh, and if you're wondering, Smog is definitely not joining on this battle because I don't want to lose Smog. And go back to slow flying. Let's give this another go. A Dragon, which by the by has the exact same moveset as Kerberos. I just didn't change the name. But I think this should, yeah, one shot. Caesar. You actually had a good move. I think we will crunch. Oh, okay, yeah, no, we're good. Swords Dance, oh, okay. Probably Swords Dance, Bullet Punch. Yeah. Ooh, and a crit. My goodness. Okay, and there's Dracovish. This isn't good. Everyone here would be weak to it. How did you take damage, Tornado? I just healed. That's so dumb. Everyone would probably get hurt bad from this. I'm gonna go with Nugget would just get one shot for sure. I'll go with Mage Client. I think that's just the safest bet. A critical hit. Oh, I don't like that. And we just lost Mage Client. Huh. I'm gonna go with Matt and probably Earthquake. Just really high power. Oh, it's fast. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. You were supposed to have sturdy. Wait, why didn't your sturdy work? No shot we're losing. Okay, it's at 5 HP. Lucky Shot's down. Tornado's gone, or it's gone. Okay. Oh, that's Mage Client, Matt, and Lucky Shot. All to this one freaking thing. Wait, why am I using... It's not steel. I saw this. Oh my god, and avoided it? How did you avoid that? It's literally, like, that shouldn't even be possible. Oh my god, because you're using Mud Slap. Why did I... Okay, this is so not good. Wow, Entei is our final Pokemon here. Can Entei save the entire run? Using Iron Defense. We're down to just Weavile. I think we take it out with this. Okay, no, we need one more hit in there. Oh my god. Oh my god, no way, man. Oh my, you bastard! Whoever put on Dracovish with that. Oh my god, that just took out my entire team. My entire team is gone now. No way, man. Lucky Shot dead. Matt dead. Nugget. I know, okay, the Nugget. Mage Client, that's an episode 1 Pokemon. And Turtonator. Entei is the only one that remains. Oh my god. Oh god. That is literally 2 of our very best Pokemon gone. Taken out due to one freaking vicious rend only Pokemon. And I think they misspoke as well. They put down Silk Scarf as their choice of move. And Silk Scarf doesn't make you faster. It was just Jolly Nature, so it was already faster. There goes everyone. There goes everyone on that team. Oh, that sucks. And we still have some good Pokemon in the background. We got Skelly here. We still have Salamence. Oh, and yes, don't worry, those count. Those wonderful Pokemon that I had count as now being dead. I can't even remember what my other Pokemon was that I was training along Breloom. Oh yeah, it was the Eevee that didn't even evolve into the correct one. We should honestly be like training other Pokemon in the background because we're gonna need some good ones. Those are good Pokemon. I just played terribly. I'm just like not. Because I'm brainless against AI, and this game has fried it. Because every battle is just a one-shot, so you assume, oh, I'm gonna one-shot this guy. Nope. Oh my god, that's like my entire team gone. I wouldn't mind just moving out here in general. Especially if I can reorganize my chests out here, because we got a lot of items and TMs and stuff that I would like to go ahead and organize. I guess that's next. Hopefully... I mean, thank god we have Entei. Like, thank god that we were able to catch this guy. That was Matt's, like, last use, I believe. It was Matt. Was getting this Entei, because now we have someone who can actually help carry us. Because Entei's good. I believe our Entei's trash, though, right? Yeah, speed minus, defense plus, relaxed, natured. Oh, terrible. Terrible Entei, but... Another reason for this move, by the way, other than the fact that there's just better biomes over there, is that I can go ahead and bring over all my held items and berries and TMs and stuff, so if I need to teach anything to my Pokemon before a rival battle, like, it'll all be there. So, I mean, it looks like I'll need it. Held items especially are going to be necessary. That forest has been burning for, like, so long. We're going to go ahead and take a lot of items, bring it over, as well as all these berries. My goodness, all these are citrus berries, by the way. I think that I won't need to take over all of these, but, you know, a fair amount will be taken over. It has just occurred to me that maybe a little time-lapse of heading between the bases, moving everything, could be kind of nice. So, can we go ahead and do that? Alright. end of time lapse, I've effectively moved, I like basically everything. Everything that I could want from there. There's really not too many other things that I would want to bring over. Ugh, he's in here, I forgot. But I'm sharing a room with this guy. Oh, horrid. Truly a terrible and cursed place to live in, if I must share it with that scoundrel. And held item. Alright. There we go, everything has been sufficiently moved. I guess, off to more catching Pokemon, I suppose. Oh, and by the way, about naming Pokemon, you know, I did kind of say they're like, oh, we're not gonna... I didn't really say that we're not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna go over them as much anymore, just because it's kind of random. So, you know, if you just got a Pokemon, just... you want a name, just say it. You know, if you can tell that they don't have a name, like Entei doesn't have a name. I've already named Breloom, or Breloom, Gigalith. You know, if there's a Pokemon that you just comment it. You know, it's all right. I'll just go ahead. I'll choose it or not. You know, timer just went off. That means day number 3 of recording is done. Next day of recording will be the last day, and then I get to the editing. It also dawned on me earlier that I'm like gonna be done with Terraria. Like what? Like what? I mean, you know, it's Calamity, sure. I mean, I plan to make a more in-depth video about it, but I guess, you know, I can spoil some of it for you. I kind of was just considering, you know, once Terraria was done, I was going to go ahead, once this part of Terraria is done, I was going to go ahead and experiment with some non-Terraria content. And I've been, you know, racking my brain on what it's going to be, and I was like, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. I'll figure it out, you know, once we're closer. And I realized after I finished gathering the footage, I was like, oh no. I have no idea what it's going to be. I've given it more thought. I've sort of figured it out now, but it was like a realization that I was going to be done with Terraria for a bit. It like shook me to my core. Yeah, that's that. I'll go ahead and see you all in the next recording video. Or recording day, whatever, you know what I mean. Alright, welcome to the final day of recording. That'd be in 8 hours of recording by the end of this recording. I think that's enough for an episode. Should be all good. And oh boy, it has been it's been quite the week. I know I told one story before, but I'm gonna go at it with another one. So, my week has been interesting. It's been a long week. Starting off on Monday, it's a pretty normal day at first, and boom, warning, armed person on campus. So, fucking school shooters. So you know, a shooter on campus, and it's like, what? Never has happened to me before. I wasn't on campus, but my brother was, so that's concerning. So that's like, that was very scary, and you know, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh god, I hope my brother's safe. I hope he's okay. And like, about like, you know, we texted a few times. I'm trying not to text him too much because I don't want to make any noise. And then about like an hour passes, and he texts me and says, well, my day's just totally ruined. My day's like totally taken. And I'm like, dude, be glad you're not shot. His response was, yeah, I know, but like, and then he sent me a ferret emoji, so, you know, I didn't quite know what to make of that. I guess he wasn't all that concerned with it. Turns out, they weren't actually, it was a fake gun, it's a replica gun. There's 2 people. Honestly, my guess is that some people wanted to like film some sort of thing and didn't let the police know that they were going to use like fake guns on their set. Which, by the way, if you're doing something like that in public, you've got to like call them, get permission, get all that, so that way this doesn't happen. So that was absurd. That was Monday. And Tuesday, tons of storms, tons of blown weather, insane. I gotta go pick up my mom from the airport and get this little message on my phone that's like, hey, no one leave their house. Like, you shouldn't drive around or walk. This wind is insane. So I was like, alright, I'll go ahead and not leave my house, I guess. But I have to, so I wasn't like that at all, I guess. Because, like, my mom needed to be picked up from the airport. And I'm waiting, and, oh, what's that? Her flight has arrived an hour early? Oh god, I gotta go. I gotta pick her up. So I'm rushing out to go ahead and do that. I get out of my house, I keep, like, the door locked, and I just closed it behind me. And I'm walking out to my car, and I forgot my keys. And I turn around, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no, I just locked myself outside of the house. Oh no. And my brother had school that day as well. And I was like, oh no, wait, he might not have his keys to the house. Oh no, I may have just locked us in. My mom's been gone for a bit, so she doesn't have the keys to the house. So I'm like, oh god, I may have just locked us entirely out of the house. And I'm panicking. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I can't pick you up because I locked myself out of the house because I'm an idiot. And, you know, things continue. Turns out we're totally okay. My brother had keys, so my mom got home, all safe, it's all fine. But then Wednesday comes around, and turns out, from all the storms, the power's out everywhere. And I already told you this giant tree fell over. I believe I told you about that this giant tree fell over and blocked up our drive, like the street. We had like a back way to get up, but storm's so bad, power's out at work. Work is canceled, so I still have to go in. I work at a doggy daycare. I'm sure I've mentioned this before. But I have to go in to go feed the boarder there and hang out with her for a bit. I do that. Thursday rolls around. Thursday was actually normal. Nothing weird happened Thursday, thankfully. Then Friday, which would be yesterday for me. I get a text from my coworker that there is flooding. And I'm like, okay, we have a leak in our place that still hasn't been fixed in forever. I was like, okay, it's probably something small. And then I thought about it for a bit longer, and I was like, no, the leak wouldn't lead into, like, the daycare, which is where it is. And then we've had this thing kind of happen before, where the sewer system, our little sewer line, you have little drains in the daycare. Sometimes, very rarely, it's gotten backed up before and made it flood. And that's when I realized that's exactly what's happening now. So I come in, and it's everywhere. It's sewage water, it's disgusting. It's literally, like, we have about 3 different daycare spots, and all of them are flooded. We have to move all the dogs in to, like, little kennels in the back, so that way they wouldn't get, like, dirty. We walked them a lot, but we have to just constantly clean, and clean, and clean, and, from me working on it, I guess combined it took about 8 hours to fully clean everything, because we had to, wait for the plumber to come in and unclog it. We found out what the problem was. I won't share it because it's basically just someone was an idiot. I'll end it at that. Yesterday, now for me, it was about 6.5 hours of non-stop cleaning. And I woke up today and my entire body ached. I was like, oh, my back, oh, my legs, oh, my arms. Everything was just in pain and it was horrible. So yeah, that's been this week for me. It has just been like a shooter, power outage, extreme storms, flooding in at your work. It's been, oh boy, it's been a tough one. That's the rundown of what's been going on with me, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess just go catch Pokemon. I'm hoping I can find some rare ones. I tried to find that Raikou, couldn't find it. That was annoying. I mean, you were there for that. I was telling the whole story. Unfortunately, with the rain, it makes it really hard to see these beams. Yeah, I'm hoping I can go and find some decent Pokemon. I'm thinking I honestly might just use the Orb of Frozen Souls. And we'll just give it like a quick ball treatment. See if we can't go ahead and, you know, potentially get lucky and catch it. Because I think that'd be really nice because our entire team is gone. You know, I was hyped for a second. Because that's some Mega T-Tar. And I was like, oh, cool, I get the Mega T-Tar right, but Matt's dead, so you are worthless to me. Oh wait, no, you're good for the thumbnail. Oh, if only it wasn't so dark. That's cool. Good job. No. Stay in the moon. Stay with the moon. No, you need to be better. Okay, you're not participating anymore. That's all you are good for, is for a thumbnail, in which I'm going to throw a Gaussian blur on you anyways, that way it's hard to tell what you are. I mean, like, I'm in like a whole different ice biome. But hey, this thing's here, I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't. You can feel it, you're being drawn to the shrine before you. Bonk. Hello, Articuno. Here's a quick ball. Darn it. Oh, that would have been nice. Sheer cold. Let's make sure you don't land that. Or a hurricane. You know what? Calm mind. Just in case the hurricane does land. Because let me just say, if a hurricane hits me, or more so if Entei faints, we can't really take this thing down. I can one-shot it with Entei, for sure. But I would prefer not to lose it just yet. Okay, Ice Beam. Oh yeah, it's only frozen though, it hit me. I think we're good with that. I think that we can just go ahead and throw a few Great Balls. That's less fun. How about a Repeat Ball? I'm never going to use this thing because I'm not supposed to catch Repeat Pokemon. I don't want to lose Entei either. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? That's Entei gone as well? Like, right after I said it. Oh, wait, no, you would die instantly. Okay, you know what? Just kill it. Like, oh my god. No. Okay. Darn it, man. Okay, that's Entei down. And I'm glad I didn't lose Smog, but Smog. This is not looking great. This is like all my best Pokemon have been defeated. I have nothing to show for it. I didn't even get the Pokemon that I wanted. Oh my goodness. That's absurd. I'm so upset about that. I can't believe I decided to go into that. Why didn't I just KO it when I realized that I was at red? I think these are the hardest losses we've taken all series. Well, let's drop them off into the dead box. Entei goes. Oh my god, dude. Bro, you mean to tell me there's a Milotic in here? That Milotic has like a cool texture? Awesome. Now I don't have to go ahead and raise up that Phoebus. Yay, Milotic. I figured I should go ahead and introduce everyone to the new grinding spot for whenever I need to evolve stuff. This is about 1,000 blocks closer, or about 2,000 blocks closer. And it's right here, same thing as usual. And there is just south of here is a little village to the heel. And then just north of here, about 1,000 blocks away, is a little PC to trade out Pokemon. Wow. Honestly, I do kind of like the original a little more. But that's not bad. That's not a bad look. Anywho. Oh, you can't move. You can only move if you jump. If you're just here, I guess it doesn't have legs. It doesn't have limbs. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here anyway. Whoa, okay. That's another thing that I was actually looking forward to, with some water. I also have a backup for her, which I plan to get eventually, which is going to be Slow King, who I think would be a bit better just because dual typing and... almost bad there. Duo typing and all that's very good. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I think that we've done plenty. We've lost plenty as well, which is just great. And yeah, we got a plan moving forward. We're going to go ahead and build like separate teams, some for battling and some for, you know, messing around. I do need to hold on to a lot of these. I need to stock up on these so I can teach them to every Pokemon that I get for this battle. Let's check out the decks. Alright, 42%, not too bad, not too bad. I think it's 6% more. I didn't do nearly as much catching this episode as there was a lot more grinding for, yeah, day 1 was all grinding for the false god of, Espeon. So there's that. Leave your comments below for the next rival that. He's looking at you, motherfucker. Sorry. Don't like to swear too much, but I now have a hatred of this child. I didn't realize that he would actually become a worthy opponent, but not happy. Okay, hope everyone enjoyed the episode, and I will see you all in the next one.